Of course, I'm no expert, but Dr. Peter Langhorne is. Peter.
Hello, Bill.
Can I start off by asking you quite simply, what causes a stroke?
Stroke's what happens when the blood supply to the brain is disrupted in some way. And there are two main types of stroke. The commonest type happens when a blood clot blocks one of the arteries supplying the brain, and we call this an ischemic stroke. The other type is called a hemorrhagic stroke, and that happens when one of the blood vessels in the brain bursts, causing bleeding into the brain or over the surface of the brain.
So in layman's terms, is it just like a blockage in a pipe?
Yes, put simply, it's something like that. And what happens then is the brain cells are deprived of oxygen and other nutrients, and they become damaged and die. And the first effects of this can vary. It can cause weakness or numbness or tingling down one side of the body. It can cause difficulty with speaking or with swallowing. But the consequences vary greatly between people depending on the person's age, their medical condition, whether it's a mild or severe stroke, and of course which part of the brain that it occurs in.
Which part of the brain it occurs in?
Yes, different parts of the brain control different parts of the body and different functions in the body. And so depending where the stroke occurs will determine which part of the body is affected.
I've heard it said, is this true, that a stroke affecting the left-hand side of your brain affects the right-hand side of your body and vice versa?
That's correct, yes. You get left-sided strokes and right-sided strokes.
I see. It's getting clearer. Thank you.